Hello there everyone and welcome back to Minecraft, Better Than Wolves. Today we're on with Kate and myself. Kate can say hi now.
Hey everybody.
Yeah. Kate's, what are you doing right now?
Fishing.
Fishing, yeah. That's right.
Not that we need the fish, but I'm just,
Having a chillin' evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today I'm going to start doing some of the preliminary work for the mob farm. I think I'm probably going to cut in and out because some of this is going to be horrifically boring to watch. And I wouldn't blame you guys if you unsubbed trying to watch me, manipulate water sources in here. So, what the plan today is I'm going to get the water ready for the swamp tower, which is going to be the first tower we're going to build in the mob system. And it's going to be built in, if my calculations are correct, in between these four markers that I've built out here in the swamp, which we're going to find out in just a second if that's accurate. Because what we're doing is we're doing 3x3 spawning pads, like this. So 1, 2, 3, and a gap of 3, and another 3x3 spawning pad. No, not 3x3, 5x5. Learn to count, Cord. That is not an auspicious start to this process. Is it, Kate?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Although I'm seriously considering doing an experiment that I could probably just look up online.
Oh?
There's a squid in a shallow, basically a tide pool. And I'm considering dumping all my stuff in a chest and going to see if he'll try and eat my face during the day.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm pretty sure it's safe. I think Steve had tested that.
No, I've gotten squidded during the day before. But
It might be during the day in dark places.
maybe.
I don't know for sure. So...
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to throw all my stuff in a chest. Except for an axe so I could kill it.
Yeah, and... Or are you going to be going to deal with a certain little screaming monster?
We'll give her a couple of minutes.
Okay. So anyways, we've got 4 5x5 spawning pads with a 3 wide gap in between each. These are going to start 2 blocks up from here. And the water level will be where the grass is now. So the first job I have to do is flood this entire area, because of course I can save a lot of torches by taking advantage of the swamp being what it is. I can just run the flood this whole area right back to the edge of the jungle there. And then 1, I don't have to torch it. And 2, I have lots and lots of source blocks to work with. Thanks to hardcore buckets, I can't move them by using buckets, but I can just dig the ground away. So that's where we're going to start today, off camera, because actually, it's a shame I don't have a second computer. I was just thinking I could almost pull SB Admin in and have him be the cameraman, but I'd have to do that on a separate computer. I could also time-lapse it. Well,
That would be interesting.
that would be interesting. Well, let me think on it. But in the meantime, I will see you guys. I'll talk to you guys again when this is all converted to water. Bye for now. Unless you want to do your experiment on camera, Kate.
I don't know if it'll be that interesting. I can hold off until you're back up.
Well, the sun's gone down anyways, so
not
it
helpful.
won't be a reasonable experiment at the moment. Okay.
Okay.
Shutting her down for a minute. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back. SP Admin has logged out after bravely gathering 45 minutes of time-lapse footage, which you will have just watched. And we're well on our way to having a ocean-based mob farm. There's a lot more complications than I anticipated, including my poor decision about light management during the night and stuff. So, obviously we won't be swimming out here every night in the future. I just need to get things lined up to start. So, here we go. I should let Steve know. Steve's on. He's out exploring the world from another portal he built next to our nether fortress. He's trying to find carrots. He really wants to find carrots and potatoes, and I can't blame him. I mean, that'll be incredibly useful to us, so... Hello. I think... Ah, there it goes. I was wondering if that might be happening. Silly server. Every once in a while, it just decides to be silly. Anyways, I'll catch you guys when the server's back up. Be right back. Alright, and let's see if that makes any difference. No. Anyways, we're back on camera again, so we'll see if we have any better luck this time. I'm just building the outer wall of the mob system now. Gonna start getting the water flow going today. So, oh, by the way, I have some interesting news. Oh, no!
Holy cow.
Hope you didn't have too much good stuff with you.
Not spectacular, but, you know. Oh, hey, I'm right back at base.
Oh, useful. But, man, what happened? Did you get exploded off of a cliff or something?
Blown up straight up into the air.
Oh,
It was directly underneath me, and it just sent me flying.
crazy. Doomed to fall. You don't see that one every day.
I jumped up onto the wall to take a swing at him. I saw him down below. I saw my sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this should kill him pretty quick. But he went off right away and just launched me into the air.
Insane. That's crazy. So, interesting news about the end portal.
Yeah?
So, okay. So, here's the... So, start with the bad news. Ender Pearls can't locate, or Ender Eyes can't locate a custom nether. Which we suspected.
I suspected that was the case.
Okay, so that's the bad news. The good news is I teleported to the coordinates using SBadmin and built, for lack of a better term, markers. Oh crap. That's horrible. Just a quick visit to the inside of a squid's mouth.
Not a pleasant place to be.
No, not a pleasant place at all. So, anyways, I found a cave entrance that will get us in there. And built a temple on top of it and a couple of markers outside of the jungle that it's in the middle of. So there's markers that will guide us to the entrance to a cave that will eventually lead us to the nether portal. That's about as close as I'm going to be able to get us, and that's the really bad news. Is it's probably going to be harder to get to than a normal end stronghold would be, because it's in the bottom of an abandoned mine shaft somewhere. So yeah. It's gonna suck a little.
Well, that's just location. It's...
Yeah. Really, the most interesting part is going to be the fact that there's nothing we can do to get any better information on how to actually find the place. And funny. I went to all this trouble of flooding this area, and now I have to take all the water out of it again. I really hope my math was right on this water flow. So if it was, that would be amazing.
Hope so. Good luck.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I also need to make sure that these things don't turn back into source blocks all the way around. I actually have to remove the corners from the water flow permanently, or else you wind up with regenerating the water flows into source blocks, and that would be entirely unhelpful. This isn't going to be exactly the most riveting video right now, but still more exciting than the excavating the swamp video would be.
I can imagine.
It's about 45 minutes of video to clear the part of the swamp that I actually worked on today.
Alright, I think I have everything I need to go and get everything that dropped off my body now.
You think it's still going to be there when you get there?
Well, yeah, no one's there. The chunk's not loaded, so
Yeah.
it'll be there.
I only asked because, if I recall correctly, there was some discussion about making that timer global, but I have no idea if he made that decision or not.
He definitely hasn't, because I remember when we raided the Nether Fortress, I found stuff there from a previous expedition when I died.
Perfect. Well, that works then. I'm going to have to replace the floor of this mob trap as well with something that's going to tell us what's above it. Plus, dirt floors just aren't really a smart idea.
No, they're not, because, well, you're making all the walls too high, right? So no Enderman.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, this will be an Enderman-free one. Honestly, overworld Enderman farming is just not really worth the trouble. Not when you've got the end out there.
You only need to farm enough Endermen to get to the end.
Yeah, and we're pretty close to that. Yeah. So the hardest part is going to be actually finding the jungle that has these 4 little temples outside of it that'll let us triangulate the one in the middle of the jungle. Because, yeah, the cave entrance is in the middle of the jungle, of course.
Of course.
I figured put it in the most inhospitable biome in the game right now. How funny is that?
Short of underwater.
That's true, isn't it? Yeah. Be interesting to see how much trouble I have with squid out here tonight.
Well, I suppose when you get right down to it, squid so far only seem to be hostile at night.
Yeah.
And underwater is just an engineering problem. It's not a risk.
That is true. That is very true. Right. Okay.
Back in the old part of the world, I have a fairly sizable underwater section I've built now, which is no longer safe at all because there's open windows into squid territory.
Oh man.
I'll have do some renovations should we ever get back there.
Eventually. I know I've mentioned this before, but just for those who haven't actually seen these videos before, this is actually an exceptionally old world. It actually, I think, this world gen predates Better Than Wolves being released for the server, doesn't it?
It does.
So, out in the old world, we have a lot of things that would violate the modern Better Than Wolves rules. You know, moved water blocks and lava systems that were never designed for Better Than Wolves technology. Heck, we were even using World Edit back in the day for large-scale projects.
Because we had our big projects from the previous incarnation of the server that we just moved in.
Yeah, that's right. After the one of the earlier the late beta biome changes, we decided that the patchwork biome changes was just had gotten a little out of hand, really. So we generated a new world under the condition that we would bring the best builds from the old world back in. And then this time around, the agreement was we would not reset the world. So
Which means somewhere far, far away, we have all the things we could ever want sitting inaccessible to us now.
Yeah. Oh boy. The amount of stuff we have sitting back at that old base is almost criminal. There's so much of it. Yeah, no, that should be fine. I mean, I have a fully functional mob trap and XP farm back at my part of the world. I've built versions of this stuff, very rudimentary ones. They wouldn't work really very well in the modern world because a lot of stuff has changed in Better Than Wolves since most of that was built. Most of the hardcore modes weren't in existence yet.
I managed to score us another blaze rod too.
Nice. An interesting trip to your portal, eh?
Yeah, that was earlier, so...
Cool.
And it's nighttime. I think I'll just wait in Nether until dawn.
A wise choice, I think. Especially if you don't have any secure facilities on the other side of that portal.
I really don't.
You've really just been traveling from there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've built a couple of markers, and the only secure place right now is the village, and the village isn't all that secure.
Secure enough for the villagers, not really so useful for you?
Oh, the villages are locked in their houses now.
Well, that should do. I think that's about all you need in Better Than Wolves.
Yeah, I checked, I counted, there's 5 villagers there, 3 of them are farmers, one's a librarian, and the other guy, I'm not sure, he was trying to sell me some leather boots.
Might be a blacksmith. Blacksmith? What are the other two? There's the white robe guy. You got a white robe guy, you say?
Yeah, white robe guy who wants to buy paper.
Yeah,
and then there's like 3, I couldn't tell you what color they are, but they all wanted to buy wheat for me.
Yeah, those are farmers. Brown. And then the last would be, man, if he had an apron, that might be a blacksmith, and that would be unbreaking. Yeah. Kate was going to join us, but then, well, after we cut the recording, Jane kind of had a freak out. She's cutting another tooth.
Fun.
Yeah. Molars are not going over well. Yeah. Anyways, I think she's a little fried now.
Yeah, teething babies do that.
Yeah. I was absolutely determined to at least get this started, because we've been talking about this for quite a few weeks now, and life and time just hasn't permitted us to get on here and, you know, at least build the rough system, the rough facility. Alright, so every corner should have a block in it. People are going to be watching this and screaming, oh, hello, squid. Whoa, yeah, they seem to be flying pretty good, don't they?
The squid?
Yep. It's a Bane of Arthropods sword, which is kind of useless, but... there's a very...
I would almost consider wearing an iron helmet. I think it might help against the squid.
An interesting thought. One of those I couldn't tell you for sure. But I'm going to definitely have to do something about the deep water next to this tower. Because it gets quite deep over there. And there's a lot of squid.
Ow.
You alright?
I'm withering. I'm okay.
Yeah. Healing potions can help with that. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Ain't happening. I'm actually getting pretty good at fighting these guys. Oh, and not good at paying attention for them. Oh, well, that'll be a little bit of heart-stopping moments in this video.
Yeah. If I was recording, you get a couple too.
Yeah.
I figured while I was in the nether, maybe I can hunt a couple more blazes. So many blazes around, but a wither nearly killed me, and then I just dodged a very nasty ghast fireball.
Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, that would be a little scary. I will just use brick in this one. I'm building the bulk of the towers out of stone brick. At least the exterior. It's gonna look real nice. Hold on. Right. Memory says yes. Come on. I messed up my source blocks just a little. Nothing too serious. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I think that's what I need to do. I guess we'll see what happens here. If I've done my job right, we should have water flow right to the middle of this thing. It's okay, it's an unbreaking shovel, guys. Oh, dang it. I better not take any chances. It's got no, I calculated perfectly. It's
Good news.
going to leave exactly a 3x3 block of water at the center. Or a 3x3 open space. So it's going to be completely free of any signs or any goofiness like that. It's going to be a straight shot. Alright, where's the other shovel? There it is. Well, I guess I better go back to base and
Are you getting close to morning?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're well into morning. Sorry, I should have told you.
Alright, thanks.
One of my next projects is going to be getting a small workshop built at the this base. I'm gonna need something to power the saws, anyways.
Yeah, if you're doing enough work out there, may as well.
Yeah. I mean, a
It's a
crucible.
nice thing, though. The stuff that used to be so hard to make is like, oh, we've got the resources to make as many of those as we want now. You want water
Yeah.
wheels? Make water wheels.
Yeah, pretty much. We got the leather and stuff more than pretty much more than what we know what to do with. Oh,
Well, we got lots of tanned leather. Regular
Yeah.
leather, I'm kind of regretting I tanned all of it because I keep finding myself going, I need more regular leather.
well, we have. You know what? We have a couple of looting swords and more cows than we know what
Lots
to
and
do
lots of
with.
cows.
Yeah. 5 levels for an efficiency 1. It's the same thing I'm getting from 1 level. Annoying, isn't it?
It is. I know. I've dumped 15 levels into stuff and gotten, like, garbage.
Yeah, you know, that's vanilla. That's just the vanilla enchanting system. It's always been like that. Leaves you sad. You know, before I head back, I should show off the other project I was working on over the last few days, just during my off time.
Your experiments in animal husbandry?
Yeah. I recorded a bit of it, and then I realized it was some hideously boring video because it's just me feeding sheep. Wow, glitchy sheep and a half here. I've got 4 sheep outside of the containment zone. They were all secure when I started, so obviously sheep are still capable of glitching through walls.
Climbing up on top of other sheep to jump out.
Or something. Yeah, the only ones that are being okay are the, I've got one set that are actually secured properly, and they haven't gotten away yet, so I'll have to clean this up later. Anyways, I've managed to breed all of natural versions of all of the non-renewable colors, which is pretty nice.
You suddenly remind me of my goal to make a creeper cannon.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Running.
That's scary, though.
Yeah, it's a lot scarier than it used to be. Yeah. Yeah, the thought of playing around with creepers in those numbers is a little terrifying. Which kind of cannon was it? Was it what did you want to shoot?
Creepers.
Creepers. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I was going to make a big mob farm, basically, that dumped them all into a 1x1 hole with a door in it, let sun down into the door to burn out anything that wasn't a creeper, and then have a lever to open the door.
Yikes. Yeah, and I mean, building a spider-free mob system is easy enough, so that would not be an issue. Come on, there we go. All right. Now, let's see, on the other side of this will be... Oh, excellent. It's not directly over the chasm either. Which means I have some control over digging out this space. Alright, now the mobs are going to flow towards the jungle. Means I need to go this way. There's the chasm. Alright. Oops. While I was afraid of this. While I was building the mob system, I washed a few torches out of the bottom of our chasm. Oh, hello. And there's a creeper down here. Thank goodness for their inability to climb ladders.
Yep.
Can you imagine if creepers could climb ladders?
Don't want to think about it.
Doesn't that just give you the creepy heebie-jeebies? The idea of it?
Yep.
Okay. So I need to take a channel out to the edge here. Start picking up water for the mob collection system. There's the wall. Okay. Man, it's hard to swim in this. Well, that's more water down into the caves and tunnels, but I managed to put all the torches in a place where it wouldn't be an issue now. Alright.
Sometimes that's the best you can hope for.
Yeah, pretty much. Stuff. Just building a bit of a blast-proof edge to this thing. Coal. Tons of coal. Just what we need, more coal.
Yay.
Actually, we do.
Eventually, yeah.
Well, I've been burning through nether coal quite quickly lately. I'm going to actually have to get another batch of netherrack screaming.
Never a problem with that.
Yeah. Alright. So that'll put everything up to the mob collection section, ready to go. And so I'll just slab off there. Actually, no, it's gonna, the saws go right where these slabs are being placed. Actually, we'll do it this way. Saws go right there. There's the gap under the saws. And what will eventually be the collection channel. Yep, that should do it. Crazy. Well, that came together a lot more easily than I had anticipated or feared. And getting the water here was actually a real piece of cake, to be honest. Cool. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to cut the recording here. Figure out how to get myself out of this tunnel here to the surface again. And go make the materials I need to actually build the killing floor. So,
that sounds good. Killing floor.
Indeed. Alright. Catch you on the flip side or in the next episode, depending on how the length of the video is cut.